You woke up, your first instinct is to check your stomach, hoping to feel your baby presence. Jungkook walks in with a cup of tea, his face softening when he sees you. The baby is fine. He offers you the tea with reassuring smile. You take the cup, your gaze drifting between him and the warm beverage. You sip the tea slowly, trying to gather your thoughts while Jungkook sits across from you, his eyes fixed on you. What's your name, Ryan? You answer hesitantly, your eyes dropping to your lap. It's a beautiful name, just like you. He compliment makes you look up, meeting his warm smile. You blush, touched by his words. Thanks, the tea is great. Thank you, Anne. Would you like to something to eat? He glances at your stomach, his hesitation clear. He seems to want to touch your baby bump, but is unsure how to ask. Yeah, you can touch, you offer. Really? His eyes light up with a mixture of relief and hope, you note, and he gently places his hand on your stomach. He's visibly moved, his eyes glistening as he feels the baby's presence. He's not as intimidating as I thought, as long as his tattoos are hidden beneath his clothes. Jungkook's hand trailed from your stomach to your face, his touch gentle and tender. He gazes at you, appreciating the beauty of the mother of his child. You blush deeply under his intense stare but hold his gaze, feeling a magnetic pull between you. You are beautiful. You too, the baby will be so beautiful with you as your father. You kiss his cheek with your thumb, mirroring his earlier gesture. The intimacy of the moment prompts you to close the distance between you. Suddenly, you press your lips against his in a quick, shy kiss. Your face flushes with embarrassment. As you pull away, what's wrong? Did I do something? Nothing. You shake your head, trying to hide your reddening face. Before you can retreat further, Jungkook gently pulls you closer by the back of your neck and kisses you sharply. The kiss is electrifying. His lips are warm and firm against yours, his lip ring brushing against your lips with every moment. The sensation is intoxicating, and the butterflies erupt in your stomach. You don't move, but the intensity of the kiss is undeniable. He pulls back slightly, his gaze searching yours. What's happening? Why aren't you kissing me back? Before guilt or hesitation can take hold, you throw yourself into the kiss, wrapping your arms around his neck. The kiss deepens, full of passion and need, as if both are trying to make up for the lost time. The world outside the room fades away, leaving only the two of you in your private bubble of emotion. The moment is abruptly interrupted by a knock at the door. Both of you pull away, breathless and flushed. Jungkook stands up, smirking and chuckling softly at your tomato red face. You avert your eyes, trying to regain your composure. As Jungkook opens the door, he bumps into the doctor, who looks momentarily surprised. You can't help but giggle at the situation, feeling a mixture of embarrassment and exhilaration. Jungkook, still red-faced from the kiss, spins around in embarrassment as he bumps into the door. Oh, I'm sorry, his voice wavers as he rubs the back of his neck, trying to regain his composure. Kiss these days. She rolled her eyes, shaking her head with a hint of amusement before moving toward you with practiced precision. Young Hasayo, you greet her softly, the old lady presence providing the semblance of calm amidst the chaos. She begins her examination, juggling your pulse and feeling your stomach with the steady hand. Jungkook watches anxiously, his gaze flickering between you and the old lady. Is everything alright, Grandma? His voice is filled with concern. Kids these days have no patience. She snaps through her hands, continue their work, her eyes narrowing as Jungkook if she's seen too much. She finishes her examination and fixes Jungkook with a stern look. She's fine. I'll send some vegetables with Myung, make her soup, and for heaven's sake, stay away from each other for the next 6 months. Her words cut through the room, a clear hint at the need for distance after the kiss she witnessed. You note, feeling the weight of her words while Jungkook walks out into the hall with the old lady and Myung. When I said stay away from each other, I meant it. No expectations. I will, Grandma, I promise. He bows deeply, his face a mix of regret and determination as they leave. As Jungkook turns to re-enter the room, his phone buzzes with a call from Jimin answers immediately. Yes, Young, they have sealed off your mansion. They are gathering evidences against us. So don't even think about stepping outside. Myung and I will provide everything, but you stay put. Got it? Got it. Anything else? I'm coming tomorrow. Get the girl ready. Ready for what? I'll explain tomorrow. Just make sure she's prepared. The call ends abruptly, leaving Jungkook tense and worried. He stares at the floor, the gravity of Jimin's words sinking in. He turns back to you, a fierce resolve in his eyes as he contemplates the danger that surrounds you both. His mind races with the realization that their safety and future are hanging by a thread, and he must act quickly to protect what's left of his fragile world. The next day dawns heavy with tension. Jimmy lays out his plan in the dimly lit room where you sit bound to a chair. Your clothes are torn, makeup smeared to mimic severe injuries. The room's atmosphere is thick with dread as Jungkook stands by, ominously pointed at your head. Alright, let's get this over with. Action. As soon as Jinmin calls for action, you begin to cry, your tears streaming down your face. Your sobs muffled by the tape gagging your mouth. Jungkook, his face a mix of regret and determination, looks at you with a conflict expression that, though aimed at you, seems to weigh heavily on him. Look at your sister. If you don't stop searching for me, her will be on your hands. Cut, that's perfect. You both are exceptional actors. Jimmy Cook quickly moves to untie your hands and remove the tape from your eyes and mouth. He kneels beside you, his voice soft and full of concern. You alright, Ryan? Do we really have to do this, Jungkook? Your voice is strained, a mixture of pain and frustration. No, absolutely not, unless, of course, you're willing to let him kill your brother. He turns his eyes cold and calculating. The tape is fine. You reply, your voice trembling but resolute. Jimin turns to Myung, handing him a phone. His tone is brisk, commanding. Send this video to the location near the river. Once it's sent, destroy the phone. Understand? Yes, boss. As Myung nods and leaves with the phone, Jungkook gaze lingers on you, his face shadowed with guilt. He watches as you try to steady your breathing, your hands still trembling from the ordeal. Jungkook's eyes are filled with regret as he sees the distract. In yours, the weight of their actions settling heavy on him. The room falls into a heavy silence, broken only by the sound of Jungkook's footsteps as he walks away, leaving you alone in your anguish. The knowledge of your brother's potential reactions hanging over you like a dark cloud. The next day, Suga stands in middle of his office, his fist clenched as he throws his phone against the wall into a fit of rage. The screen shatters on impact, pieces scattering across the floor. He paces back and forth, his anger palpable. Run as far as you want, Jungkook. You've really crossed the line this time. You can't escape from me. His voice is low, seething with intensity, his eyes burning with a fierce determination. He slams his hand on the desk, his frustration spilling over. Sugar resolve is unshakable.